Hi, Thelma here of Seasonal Crafts and Creations, and welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new. Today I have for you 4 fall Halloween DIYs. This will be episode 39 in my I Love Fall Autumn series. So without further ado, let's get to crafting. Alright, let me adjust my lens down here so you can see. Okay, for the first project, you will need one of these boo. I already took the boo off. You get these at the Dollar Tree. Take the boo off, take the buckle off, and take this bottom part off. Let me get my glasses on. Now what you do, you find the end and you start unraveling it. I'll show you how once I get this. Okay, and if not, then you just have to cut a piece. Anyway, you find an end and you begin to unravel it. And we're going to be making a scarecrow, a fall scarecrow wreath. There, once you get that little end unhooked off the little prong, it should come off pretty easy. It just unravels. And comes up here. Just take your finger and push this up so you can get to it. So let's work on this. Okay, and once you get it all off, just roll it up in your hand. I'll show you what I'm talking about. Not roll it up in your hand. Roll it up around your fingers. Save this. You may need to use it in a future project. I'm all for saving all material that I can. Let me rake this off for a second. Can't stand it to be dirty when I'm working. Okay, let's take the tag off. Go ahead and snip this off. And we're leaving this on. That way you can not see through the ribbon that we're going to put on here. And for the top, just use this plain burlap ribbon. This one came from the Dollar Tree, but you can use any type of burlap ribbon that you want. And so you start by, there's my little kitty, he decided to join us, gluing it on the back. I have to have 2 glue guns because sometimes mine don't work. Just glue it, push it down with your scissors, not your fingers. And just start wrapping this around. And going up. Make it tight. And pay attention to the front as you do it. You just keep going. I take it off the thing that this burlap is. It's easier to unroll and do this with it off. And when it buckles up like this, just fold it over and put it behind. It's very simple, easy to do. And do the same here, right here where the hat's beginning to get real narrow. Just fold it over behind. Go tight now. And leave the tip of your hat loose. That way you can put a bow up here and something to hang it with. Put a fair amount of glue here. And tightly push that in there. And then down here on the bottom, just throw that back up in there. On the back, I mean, right there. Now, take your scissors and go ahead and cut off the extra. And always make sure you glue it on the back. That way it's not showing in the front. Push it down. Okay, let's set this aside. Now get some mesh. And start. I'm going to do mine in, I think, brown. Now take it and just start cutting it. Cut this end off if yours is all messed up like mine is. Now just start cutting in about 10-inch pieces. And cut the whole thing, because you're going to need 2, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, about 18. 16 to 18 pieces. So once you get there, then you're fine. Okay, once you have your mesh cut, just set it off to the side. And get your ribbon out and cut them about 6 inches. Just cut one and then use it to cut the rest of them the same length. And again, just do about 14 or 16 or as many as this row will do if it doesn't do that much, and then we'll work with that. So just continue on with this row, your top row and your bottom. There's going to be mesh, then ribbon, and then more ribbon, and then the small ribbon. And you'll need 2 big things of ribbon to cut. Okay, once you have your ribbon, your mesh, and your 2 things of ribbon cut, go ahead and get you some narrow ribbon. I'll show you what that is. I call narrow ribbon this small, and I have it in the truck, like I'm doing truck, but you can do any kind you want. And I have these leaves. Now I bought these last year, so Walmart might not be getting these back in. So what you do is go ahead and measure one of your ribbons that you cut, and you want to cut it that same length, and do about 16 of them. And you want 2 kinds. That way it just looks better. Or if you don't have it, you can just use the big ribbon. Okay, after you have all your ribbon cut, go ahead and we're going to go ahead and start making the little rows. And it's okay if one of them, keep one of each of these off to the side with a mesh after you make it, because it's going to go on top, and you're going to need a flower. I have a sunflower. You can use whatever kind you want. So what you do, make sure you got a good little work area. Take your mesh and just roll it up. Roll it up like that. And then take your ribbon and kind of slant it. With your small, I call it, ribbon, and crunch that together. And you're going to need a pack of Chanel stems. I have green. You can use any color. Cut it in half. Take it and wrap it on it to the back and twist it about 3 or 4 times. And hold up your, and go, see this one in the center that's raised up? Put one of the Chanel stems on each side of it, and then tie it real good in the back. Now you keep doing this. You do about 2 in this, 3 in these, and 2 in this one, and then if you have any extra, you just go through and put it in. So let's start working on this hat. Oh, and I forgot to show you one thing. We need to go through every one of these on both sides. Put end to end the wire. Take your scissors and cut up. Do it on both sides. Even the small one. And on the ones that's already there, already on here, because I forgot, I'm so sorry about that. Just take your scissors and nip it just a little bit. Or you can take it loose and fix it. I got ahead of myself there, I'm so sorry. But I'll show you again how to do this as soon as I get this. But again, if you feel better that you want to take it loose and re-put it back on, then by all means do that. And I'm making this one for my daughter. I have another one made, and I have a contest going on, and I'm going to announce. All you have to do is watch a video, subscribe to my channel, move kitty, and leave a comment, and I'll know if you subscribe because it'll show up on my page. And on this little narrow, just fold it like that and do the same thing. You find the other end. Here it is. And I don't have to do that to my leaf one, but if you have another one, you need to do it to it too. But I'm getting ready to show you again how to do this. I'll show you one more time on this green one and then on another set. You just fold it over, go from the corner that's folded and up, and there's your little V's. Let me show you one more time. Fold it over. And again, don't forget to make one and set it aside. So we need to go ahead and do that in the beginning. That way you know what you have to work with. Because that one will be for the top. And I'll show you how to make a little hanger for it too, so you can hang it up. Alright, well let's continue to work on this and see you at the end of it. You will need a scarecrow on this, either a big one like this on a stick or one of these. It doesn't really matter where you get it from, but go ahead and break the stem off. And you're going to need your glue gun, because right about now I'm going to glue this right here. So get you some glue and put it right on the burlap. Some on this here little rod right here. And push down on it. And now put another one of the mesh and ribbon curls right here beside it. I'm walking you through this so you will know exactly how to do it. Put one more on this side of him. If I can find where my Chanel stem went. It's easy to get it tangled in with the other ones, so you just have to work with it. Drop in my mesh. Okay, now just make them as you put one, go on the other side and finish the rest of your mesh. You'll need about 3 here and 3 here. Okay, when I did this, there was only, here's his hand, enough to put 2 right here of the ribbon and then 2 right here on the other side of his hand. And then we have that one that we're getting ready to do and put on the tip of his hat. And I'll show you how to do that right now in a sec. Soon as I make sure when you twist these in the back, you twist them good to where they'll hold. Alright, let's get your little bow here. Take the Chanel stem. If I can find it. My fingers ain't working right. Okay, and just put one on the inside of this, and you'll feel in there. There's a line right there. Put this on the other side of it. And then tie it off. Now, take your Chanel stem and twist it. That way you have a little circle there so you can hang it on one of those wreath hangers or a nail or whatever. And then take some glue, just fluff this bow out. Take some glue, get on the back of the flower, quite a bit. See how much I got there? And put it right on top. Hold it up so if the glue goes through, it doesn't stick to your surface where you're working at. I've actually had that happen to me before. Okay, and here, let me raise this up a little bit so you can see. Here is the Scarecrow hat. I think my daughter's going to love it. In the comments, leave a comment what kind of ribbon, and if you use just the head of a scarecrow or the whole body, what you used on top for the flower, you know, just what color. That way it'll give me ideas, and I might use it and give a shout out with your name saying who I got the idea from. Okay, well, now we're getting ready to go on to the next project. Okay, for the next project you will need 3 of these Boo Ghosts. Well, it doesn't have Boo on these. You can get these large ones, or you can get the small ones that hang one right after the other. Anyway, on 2 of them, cut off the hanger and the tag and everything. Just 2. Leave the hanger on one. And you will need a glue gun for this project. Okay, let me see. Take them. If these come off, like this one, see how it's circle? Just pop it right back on. There's a little thing there sticking out. Okay, this one goes in the middle, the one with the hanging thing. And all we're going to do is line these ghosts up like this. Get you a Chanel stem. Find where the little ridge is right there. Put one on each side. Make sure the Chanel stem is even. And do the same thing with this one laying on top. Do the same thing, just run it through to the other ones. Do it tight. Turn it around. Twist it some. Make sure these stay about like that. Bring this down, because we're going to double tie this. Now flip it over, make sure you're not letting the green show. Put it back through one of those little plastic ridges. Flip it back over. Find your Chanel stem. Pull it. Bring it up through the one in the center. And bring it on the outside of this one, and then bring this one over and tie it. This is just to secure them. Go ahead and leave that hanging for now. Now turn it around. Make sure your ghosts are where you can see the face on all of them. And then we're going to get some glue. Get your glue gun. Now start with this one, and on the ridge here, on the inside, put some glue on it. Push down. Go all the way up to the end of the ghost. And it does go through, so be careful on your surface. But that's because it's got so much garland going around it. There's hose for it to seep through. Okay, let me find another little ridge right here sticking out. Put some glue on it. Push it down. Hold that for a second. And then we're going to do the same thing to this one. Let's go ahead and, okay, it looks like it's slowly working, so let's go ahead and do the next one. And watch that glue, it's hot. I just stuck my finger right in it. Just put it on them little ridges. And then push down. Just keep pushing. Okay, now cut this off. Now go up here and use it and bring it through. See the line here? Bring it through, make a little thing. Put it through the other one and the middle ghost. Bring it back down, but under the garland where you can't see it. And push it back through. Now tie it. All the glue is just a little extra stability to keep it together. Let me grab another Chanel stem. I have a few here previously cut. All you need is a small piece like this. Okay, we did that one. Now let's do this one. Do the same thing. Bring it through on both ends of this line here. Well, just do, my bad. Take it down this one. Take it by side. The first one here. Twist it over, turn it over. Make sure you don't get it above the garland. And then push it back through. It's almost finished. And this is just a simple, easy little DIY project. And if you want to use more Chanel stems to tie it together, you don't even need to glue it. Okay, let me bring this camera up. And here's your booze, your three ghosts. And you can get the sign off of the hats. Sorry about the bag, but I already put the stuff from the hat in here. And say you get 3 hats and you use them for to make a Halloween hat or to make a scarecrow hat like we just did. You can put this on, take all the garland off the back so the black won't be showing. Yeah, you can put this on. I'm just taking it all off, and I'm going to go ahead and glue it on there on the center one. And then as I make hats, I'll put them on these. But you just put the boo right there. Put your little glue. Just on top, bottom, and in the center, and at the end. Okay, be careful, don't touch that glue. Now figure out where you want to put it, and just stick it on. Oh, be careful. I should be wearing my little finger. These. You can buy 3 packs of the 3 in a pack at the Dollar Tree for $1. And there you go. Just get you 2 more boos and put right here. And this project is done. Okay, our next project, this is a canvas from the Dollar Tree. I went ahead and painted it orange. Now get a pencil and write whatever you want. I'm writing fallen leaves on mine. So do it with a pencil first and go slow. There's fallen, and then do leaves. Go back over that. That didn't take, so I could see it when I'm painting it, or you can use a marker. Okay, I think I'm going to use a marker. I'm either going to do the gold. I have a metallic one too. And I think what you need to do is just hold it to it, see which looks better with the color in the background that you chose. Okay, I'm going to go with the gold. Now just trace over this or paint. Okay, don't do it over a pencil because it collects on that. So let's get a black marker, a Sharpie, and go over it. You can paint it if you want. And this isn't the only thing going on this. Just kind of go slow. You don't want to mess up. Now do your leaves. Or if you can think of a different saying, leave it in the comment and I'll make one. And that way you'll see what it looks like before you go out and buy the stuff. See, with the orange in the background, you could even put trick or treat or hocus pocus. Like it's all just a bunch of hocus pocus. Okay, here's the fallen leaves. Now we're going to put, you can get at the Dollar Tree or Walmart or anywhere you want these little packs of leaves. And what you need to do is, sorry about the plastic crinkling sound, I know it echoes on the camera. Get you some leaves, figure out which color and where you want to put them. I'm going to put one on each corner, I think. Maybe put this one here, and this gold one here. And let me see how I got this. There. You can do it that way. Let's go ahead and glue these down. All you need is just a little bit of glue. It doesn't take any time at all to do this. I painted this within a few minutes and then let it dry for about 4 hours. Because I put 2 coats on it. Well, not 2 coats. I made it real thick, which is, in my opinion, just like putting 2 coats on it. And that's okay if that covers up that word. That S, I mean. You can even get a smaller leaf and put on it if you don't want it to cover it up. And you can get some little pumpkins. Let's see, put one there. Just play around with it. See where you want it. And then this little Eggcorn, I think that's what it's called. Put that there. I'm gonna go ahead and put these on. Now you can you get a different look at it through the camera. So in the comment, leave your opinion about the Eggcorn, if that's called an Eggcorn, and the pumpkins, or if I should have left it just the leaves on it, if I should have not put that on there. because this is only my second one I made, and the first one I made, it was on a canvas like that and about like that, and it came together with a different look because of the size of the canvas. But here is the third DIY. Let me know what you think. Okay, and the last project that I'm going to show you, I have two different, these are the same size, they're a pair, and I have this picture frame. Cat must have sat on it while it was over there on the table while I was doing my other projects with you all. Sorry about that, I did not notice it. But what we do, we take the backs off of them one by one. Now on this one, it might not even need cut down. The owl, I got this off of Pinterest.com. You can go on there and print out free pictures, photos, and you can also go to thegraphicsfairy.com. So this needs cut down just a little bit. And I'm just going to put my shelf right behind it. That way I know where he's at. He's normally in my kitchen. On the counter over there. Okay. Sorry, I put this upside down. And if you want, you can distress the wood. And I'm just going to go ahead and snip this off right here, because it's not going to be used for anything other than this picture frame. And I have a little hanging thing that I glued on here too, so you can hang it, or you can put it up on a cabinet or something. And then these, all you do is just flip off the back, the little things that hold the back on, push them up, take all these out. Now, take both of these. One of them, I think, is smaller than the other. If yours is layered, make sure you layer it right. Now, put your glass on here, and then use a pencil and mark how you want it. And you do the same thing to the other one. And this is what this one looks like. Yours might look different if your picture frame is shorter. But they have some beautiful photos and printouts on Pinterest.com and thegraphicsfairy.com. And like I said, they're free to print out. And I think on thegraphicsfairy.com, you can even get more stuff if you buy like a program, or not a program, but issue. They have like booklet issues, and you can if you pay so much a month too, you can have access to even more printouts. But without having an account, there's hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands, I'll just say thousands of photos on both of them. And if you can't find something on thegraphicsfairy.com, go right over to Pinterest.com and check out what they have. That's what I did, and look what gorgeous pictures I have now. For just the price of your paper and your ink. You are getting them for free, other than the price of what I said, your paper and ink. But it's way better than going to the store and buying pictures for, you know, for just a month and a half, when you can just do it like this. Sorry I keep pausing when I'm talking. I'm having a hard time getting this in the under the little latch thing there. Oh, but finally I got it. Okay, now I'm going to show you this one. I'm going to go ahead and raise the camera, and I'm going to show you these right next to each other. And let's see, here's this one, and here's this one. They look good like that, next to each other, one on top of each other, spread apart, one on each side of a shelf. Get a big picture if you have one, or paint one if you know how, and put it on each side of that. Let me show you the owl one again. There's the owl sitting on the pumpkin that says, "Welcome Fall." And look at the moon back there and the stars. Well, I want to thank you all for joining me in today's DIY. If you liked it, give me a big thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would help my channel grow. Subscribe to my channel, and if you want to be notified when I upload a new video, just click that bell right next to the subscribe, or just hit the subscribe. It's up to you. And leave a comment letting me know you did all that. And just by doing those 3 things and sharing, if you could share it, the video, you'll be entered into winning the SCARECROW hat. Not the one we just made today, but the one that I have online on a DIY video. It's a contest, and I'm going to announce the winner Friday. Alright, thank you all again, and see you next time.